What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys, well, with another Mark Watch on Sunday. I'm really excited because I got a brand new microphone, and I've been waiting for this microphone for like several months, and I finally got it in, and I really want to go ahead and try and do a video for you guys, a Market Watch video on a Sunday. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Comment question of the day. Are you guys excited about Dragons and Legends? Is there anything in this set that really makes you excited? Or you just go online and buy the singles? I wouldn't blame you for doing it because I don't see anything. I mean, there's a box coming with one of each of these cards. And is it really worth it? Look at all the Flower Guardians. Is it really worth it? I will say, though, looking at Dragons Legends, a complete display, there's one card that I kind of want to get, and I want to show you guys. It's Toon Kingdom. I mean, first of all, they have Toon Kingdom over here in the Dragons Legends set. It has an unconfirmed rarity. And the price is already $30. So that means if this card was common, it'd be a $30 common pre-order price. So I throw it out there. Look at Toon Kingdom, the regular rare version that came out of the Legendary Collection. Legendary Duelist Age of Millennium. It's a $36 market price rare. And then, of course, you got the Secret Rare Toon Kingdom that's coming out of Dragons and Legends. That's about $54. Paisanos, it's crazy out there with the values of the market. That's because everybody, for the most part, just want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! They want to get their cards and maybe do remote duels. And if you want to see any remote duels, go ahead and check out my Twitch channel. Links will be down below. I do it just about at least 5 days a week, trying to play as many tournaments as possible and play different decks. And I appreciate you guys come down and hang out with me. So once again, check that link down below for that. Next up, though, we have number 39 Utopia, the Astro Utopia. When this card first came out about Legends Armageddon, I believe its price tag was roughly around $500. Looking at it right now, the market price is showing to be roughly around $440. And then we have a lightly played first edition version of the card being $325. I kind of want it, and I'm almost ready. I think $250. I think that's the number we're gonna pull the trigger on this card at. I don't know, because I think with the number 39 Utopia, the Astro one, this one right here, I think this card will have a chance of spiking up high in value when it shows any kind of viability in the meta. Until that happens, the value of this card is going to exponentially decrease. Just like the dual terminal version of Utopia, which was the previous expensive version of the card, and still relatively expensive, by the way. Then we have Titanocyder, a card coming out of Eternity Code, Secret Rare, $4 market price, and it's listed for currently $4. This card is actually really, really cheap and really good. I mean, yeah, there's other cards like Lost Wind that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players like, and they say, hey, it's better, but no, I think Titanocyder is infinitely better. I mean, yes, it's like Lost Wind in which it blanks your opponent's monster that special from the extract effect. That's good, but it also changes attack to 0, and that's why I think this card is better. You're basically telling your opponent, hey, you better link that guy away, or else I'm going to smack him with pure damage. In fact, you could activate Titanocyder during the end phase, blank your opponent's monster effect. Obviously, you want to do something like an Appaloosa, and turn their monster attack to 0, which is really good. Next, we have Blacklisted Soldier Chaos, a card with a $71 market price. It's currently down to about roughly around $65. This card has a solar print printing. There's no other variations of the card. I'm pretty sure collectors are eventually going to want this card. Casuals would love to have this card. And competitive players, if you don't have this card, well, what are you doing? This is the best Link 3 in the game. I mean, yeah, Nightmare Unicorn sees the most play, but Blacklisted Soldier Chaos is one of the best cards for Link 3 in the game in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. And I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players aren't caring about this card because it's not meta, but I think there's a time in which this card is going to be good, going to be needed. And when this happens, this card's going to hit $80, unless it gets a reprint. Next as we have Animador and Archosaurus, $41 market price. The Vias card, named in first edition roughly, is about $41. Here's the thing though. With the bans coming out, do you really believe dinosaurs are going to get hit? I think it's going to happen. And if it does happen, what's going to happen to the price point of Animador Archosaur? It's going to go down in value. So why hold value that we know is going to decline? Once again, dinosaurs being hit in the ban list, is it a crazy notion? I don't think it is. Then we have Union Carrier coming at a Dual Overload, $7 market price. The value of the card right now is roughly around $7 with shipping. And to be honest with you, this card's getting banned. I know there's a lot of talk about other cards getting banned in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list. Block Dragon, Needle Fiber, Link Cross. A lot of cards up for grabs are being banned. Union Carrier over here, this card's the root of a lot of problems. I mean, realistically, the root of a ton of problems. It spawned how many FTK decks? It spawned how many infinite combos? It spawned how many what's the card? The Buster Blader guy, Extra Lock guy? Yeah, it spawned all that from this one card. How is this card not banned in the past ban list that really realistically didn't really ban anything? is kind of beyond me. But looking at the new ban list that's going to be coming out, maybe even today, who knows? Union Carrier should definitely be on there. It should be banned. It's going to create more broken combos. Just like when it first debuted at a Dual Overload, easily, Luna Knights became one of the best decks having an infinite negate combo. And then they banned Luna Knight Tiger thinking that solved the issue. Union Carrier is still good to go. And then Union Carrier went on to spawn other crazy decks. Once again, using Buster Blader locks, using the FTK decks with rockets. This card is so good. And it's only a matter of time before Konami realizes this is a problem card. Up next, guys, we have the Lost Stars promo. Dark Magician Girl, the Lost Stars promo, is currently at $54 and rising. Well, would it ever go down? Someone use my axe? No. I don't think this card's going to be going down anytime soon. In fact, this card might find a level price point, and it hasn't found it yet, by the way. And once it finds that level price point, it's only going to hover for a little while. And, you know, it's a waifu tax in the form of Lost Art promotional cards that not everybody can access. Yeah, this card is definitely going to be a card a lot of you players want to get their hands on. A lot of you players don't have this card right now, and they are scrambling to get it. Imagine a couple of months when it's harder to get because OTS stores don't get it anymore. Imagine a couple of years when you definitely can't go to OTS store and get it. Maybe some people might have it in your locals if you're lucky, one person maybe. Or maybe you go online and cop one for a cheap price, deal price of $100. That's the future of Dark Magician Girl, unfortunately. We have other Lost Arts promotion cards here, and I mean, we still have a lot of great ones, like Exodia, Monster Born, Fool's Burial, and Skill Drain. But Dark Magician Girl has so many markets it fits in. Not really the competitive market, but the collector's market, it's huge in, okay? The casual market wants this, and the, do we even call the Wii market? Do we call it the Wii market? The waifu market? They're ready to pay their tax. They're more than willing waiting to pay that kind of money to get Dark Magician Girl. Then we have Polymerization coming out of Duelist 104. This is, I think, is the highest rarity version of Polymerization, and the reason I say that is because with a $13 market price, it's just about bought out. It's offering around $28 to $30, and then $50 for Polymerization. This is the most expensive version of the card. Next, we have 5 Formation Tanky, a card which is holding an $83 market price for the Ultimate Rare copy, but it's realistically $115. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players everywhere are getting ready for Tri-Brigade. They're looking to play in Zodiac, and of course, if you do that, you need 3 5 Formation Tanky. You can play a ton of hand traps, and if you open 5 Formation Tanky, you get access to 1 Zodiac monster, which is access to full combo, which is pretty insane if you think about it. So yeah, this card's being $115. For you guys been watching my videos for years, you know when I first started doing my market watches, 5 Formation Tanky was anywhere from $18 to $20. And look at it now, $115. I will say though, if Tri-Brigade comes and goes and does nothing, let's say, the value of 5 Formation Tanky will definitely go down. But will it go back down to its $80 market price? I don't know. For a while, it was hovering around 60 before it spiked up to 80, and now it's up to 115. Cold Battle Grave is a card that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are going to need. Whether or not you believe me in my theory that Max C will be coming off the ban list, or you just go, hey, I want Cold Battle Grave because it's a good card. It's a card you're going to want to need, and if you don't have it, you might want to run to get it because it's starting to be slowly clearing off the market. The prices are slowly rising, and it's going to be a lot harder for you to get your hands on this card in any version. The common version of Cold Battle Grave coming out of Place of Destruction has a $6 market price, and it's realistically like you played about $6. I mean, that's for a common. If you want the Cold Battle Grave Prismatic, which is the highest rarity version of it, coming out of the 2019 Ghost Like Megatins, with a $10 market price, well, you can get it for roughly around $10, I guess. That makes no sense. Like, this card is really good, don't get me wrong, but even the common being $6, it kind of reminds me of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, in which a common is extremely expensive, like $10. It's kind of like that kind of line of value. Don't you all have yours already? Does anyone not have Cold Battle Grave? Up next, we have Fallen of the Ablaze, coming out of Rise of the Duelist with a $4 market price. The card's actually roughly around $4 currently in the market before it goes to $5. I feel like this card is the secret of rarity out of Rise of the Duelist that nobody's looking at right now, but it's still really good. It has a really good effect, and it's something that, yeah, you can't play right now, but I definitely think it has future potential. The card's only $4. I realistically think you should at least consider looking into this card. It definitely has good future potential. Then we have Skyplace Gangaradai. Sky Palace, getting rid. Okay, $7 market price. The card's roughly around $7 to almost $8. Comment down below, let me know what deck this card belongs in. I actually have no idea. I just saw the fact that this card was $8 from Numeral Hunters, and yeah, it's kind of crazy. Then we also have Black Metal Dragon, the super rare version coming out of OTS Tournament Pack 6. With an $8 market price, the card's value jumped up to around $12 to almost $13 to almost $14 for Black Metal Dragon, super rare. And yes, it has a common printings. It has a couple, I think it has 2 common printings or 1? 3 common printings, you say. Can I get 3? 3 common printings, which is 50 cents. And the super rare is almost around $11 to $14. This is going to go on Rocket Link, but don't buy this yet, because why would you need to if the ban list is going to happen? Could Rocket Links be hitting the ban list? Well, I think we can make a good argument as to why there's a possible chance. Maybe even, one of the rockets be hitting the ban list? Like Striker Dragon? Kind of a rocket? Up next, guys, we have Wyndham Arsenal Zenmayo. This card coming originally out of Order of Chaos, the only printing secret rare with a $7 to $8 market price. The value is roughly around $9, and look how fast it goes up. 9, 9, and then boom with that $13 from Wyndham Carrier, Wyndham Arsenal Zenmayo. This is a phenomenal card, and I really do think this card could have potential in the future of the game. Right now, it's doing nothing, but in the market, it's slowly being cleared out. We also have Blackwing Vio, the Emblem of Honor. Ultimate Rare coming out of Ancient Prophecy with $11 market price. Lightning Play Unlimited is $9. Watch this, ready? $9. First edition version of Value? Yeah, that's $55. There's another $55. And then there's a bunch of 75 up to the point where it hits 85. 2 sales later. Vio, the Emblem of Honor, and Blacklisted in general realistically aren't doing nothing in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! But that doesn't mean that they won't be doing nothing in the future of the game. Every couple of sets, we're getting a new Blackwing card. It's only a matter of time before I think Blackwings will be meta again with 1 or 2 good cards coming out. And if that's the case, could Vio see play? Maybe. And if it does, do you own an ulti? Because if not, they're going to be soon 85 for an ulti Vio. Then we have Red Ice Fusion. So this is a super rare version, came out of Clash of Rebellion. It has a bunch of common printings. But the super rare with a $25 market price, well, you can go ahead and grab one unlimited for $20. After that, the unlimited goes to $31. But if you want a first edition version, that's roughly around $32 for a first edition version of Red Ice Fusion. Should you buy this right now? No. No, not at all. I mean, wait for the ban list. What if Predator Plant Verdict Anaconda got banned? Would you still play one Red Ice Fusion, one Dark Magician, one Red Eyes in your deck just to bring out Dragoon? If you hopefully draw Fusion first and not the bricks, it wouldn't be worth it. And I'm not saying Verdant Anaconda is going to get banned, but can we at least not rule the fact that Verdant Anacondas might get banned? Can we just not rule that out whatsoever? Up next, we're going to have Predator Plant Verdant Anaconda. Ironic. The card currently has a $28 market price, and yeah, no, it's $28 to $29 on the market. Listen, I think this card's really good, really broken, and has a chance of getting banned. I don't think it's going to happen in this ban. So I think it might take another ban until this card gets banned, to be honest with you guys. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was to get banned. Would you? No. And if that happens, the current $28 to $29 market price the card currently holds, yeah, it's going to tank. $5 maybe? Up next, we have Link Cross, a card coming out of Eternity Code, and another card in which a lot of you good players think is going to get banned. And if you're looking to buy Link Cross, wait. The card's currently $14 as an ultra rare out of Eternity Code. And looking in the market, it's roughly around $14, and there's a bunch of them in the market. You're not rushing into anything that's gonna has the potential to spike. Unlike Value, looking at Link Cross, wait if you don't have it already, because even though this card's really good, it's also a contender to get hit as well. And a lot of you good players are talking about it. Link Cross, Anaconda, Needle Fiber. They're talking about these cards being hit. I personally think Union Carrier is the main culprit. But there's a lot of other cards that are culpable for making this meta so crazy as what it is. And then we have Fairy Tail Snow coming out of OTS Tournament Pack 5, super rare, with a $4 market price. The value is currently at $4. I really want this card off the ban list, and I'll be honest with you, I'm really biased. I think this card is really good to come off the ban list. I think it's fair to come off the ban list in Master Rule 5. People are saying Fairy Tail Snow shouldn't come off the ban list, but yet we have Gizmic, which makes almost no sense to me, because yeah, you gotta let Gizmic on the field for 1 turn. But if you draw Gizmic and activate it during your opponent's turn, end phase, and then your turn you draw, Gizmic's live, is he not? And can we agree that popping a card is definitely better than setting a card into the Book of Moon effect? I think Fairy Tail Snow is a really good card, and I think if it came with the ban list at 1, it really wouldn't do as much. I just don't think that would happen. I think it's a good chance that might come off the ban list. And that was to be the case, the super rare out of OTS Tournament Pack 5, that's currently $4 would not be $4 anymore. Anyway, Paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the like button, comment down below. Let me know all the new mic sounds. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos. You Paisanos have a great day.